Right. Oh. I got a feeling. Just waiting to pause the music. I got a feeling, though, that tonight's going to be a good night. How about you, Jim?
The best.
Usually, Jim and I are together on stage. But this year we're joining everybody from our homes, and my name is Erin Cox. I'm the head of USPR for Frankfurter Buchmesse, and I'm coming to you from my home in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And my co-host tonight is
Jim Elliott, editorial director from Publishers Weekly. I'm coming from my home in Westchester, and welcome to the first virtual PW Star Watch party. The drinks aren't quite as good, but we'll soldier on without them.
Depends on what kind of mix master you have at home.
I have the best.
You have the best. Excellent. Well, tonight, PW Star Watch, we want to kick off a little bit by talking about the history of PW Star Watch. So PW Star Watch was started in 2015 as a partnership between Publishers Weekly and Frankfurter Buchmesse, which is better known as the Frankfurt Book Fair, which is going on this week. And we started this to celebrate members of the US and now Canadian publishing communities, and the members of those communities who are furthering the industry, applying creative thinking to new challenges and old systems, and those people who are sparking innovation. Over the last 6 years, we've honored 250 members of the publishing industry, and we're really delighted to be continuing that tonight, where we will announce this year's honorees and highlight the superstar who will receive a sponsored trip to Frankfurt next fall.
Why aren't they going this year, Aaron?
Well, there's this little thing called a pandemic.
Oh, boy.
But all of you can go to Frankfurt online at any old time if you'd like.
Yes, sure. Okay. All right. Before we get on to the main part of the festivities, I do have a couple of things to say. Yeah, because of the unusual nature of the year so far, some of the proceeds from this year's event are going to be going to the Book Industry Charitable Foundation, better known to most people as BINC, for all the great work they've been doing to help booksellers out during what's been really a tough year. And earlier this afternoon, we received a quick note from Pam French, who's their executive director. And I'm just going to read that here. Won't take too long. Congratulations to all the nominees. We are so proud to be part of this community. This has been a year of unprecedented challenges, but also unprecedented generosity. Thanks to the remarkable support of the industry represented here today, along with the comic community, BINC was able to raise $2.7 million and quickly turn those funds over to 1,625 stores. The support received from PW, their sponsors this year, will go straight to work helping families like those who need a safe place to escape the wildfires out on the West Coast. Thank you all for ensuring booksellers have a place to turn when they need help. We are humbled by your generosity. And again, I'd like to let Pam know that we here at PW hope to do more for the rest of the year and moving forward to help out the booksellers in what really is a tough time. And so, taking care of some of our thanks to everybody. And we really do here at PW appreciate all the support we've received, starting with the Frankfurter Buchmesse, which used to be the Frankfurt Book Fair when we started. Well, thank you nonetheless. And I'd like to thank our sponsors. You can see on the screen, the platinum sponsor is Penguin Random House. And, you know, PRH has been with us since the very first Star Watch some 6 years ago, so we really do appreciate that. And I'd like to thank everybody else. Most everybody we see here on the screen has somebody represented tonight, and we're thankful for that. So we have Atria Books, Andrews McNeil Publishing, Boom Studios, Candlewood Press, Chronicle Books, Echo, Greenleaf Book Group, Hachette Book Group, IPG, Small Press LM, BPN, Macmillan Publishers, Nelson Literary Agency, Quirk, and Sourcebooks. So that takes care of that part of the program. So without further ado, Erin, who are the honorees?
Here are the honorees. Our first honoree is Annika Allen, Subsidiary Rights Assistant at Farrar, Straus and Giroux. Maya Battle, Assistant Director, Media Planning, Random House Group. Annie Berger, Senior Editor, Source Books. Faye B., Publicity Director, Bloomsbury. Daniel Bukowski, Foreign Rights Manager and Associate Agent at Sterling Lord Literaristic. Nicholas Ciani, Editor, Simon & Schuster. Melanie Conklin and Christina Soontornvat, co-directors of Everywhere Book Fest. Andrew Cox, Business Intelligence Analyst at Penguin Random House. Reed Davidson, Bookseller, Harvard Bookstore. Megan Deans, Senior Marketing Director, Echo HarperCollins. Catherine Del Monte, Publisher, Lectura Books. Marissa DeNovis, Associate Editor, Knopf Books for Young Readers, Random House Children's Books. Maria Dismondi, Publisher, Cardinal Rule Press. Britton Follett, Executive Vice President, Follett School Solutions. Estelle Halleck, Manager, Publicity and Marketing at Forever Grand Central Publishing at Hachette Book Group. Leah Hernandez, Founder and CEO, Young Authors Publishing. Lauren Clauda, Director of Marketing, Independent Publishers Group. Jante Kupuia, Editorial Director, Quirk Books. Megha Majumdar, Editor, Catapult. Mandy Medley, Co-owner, Pilsen Community Books. Jim, would you like to take the other half?
I guess I will. All right, Hannah Mushbeck, Marketing Manager, The Quarto Group. Lydia Ortiz, Senior Designer, Chronicle Books. Chantel Ami Osman, Editor, Agora Books, Polis Books. Norma Perez Hernandez, Assistant Editor, Kensington Books. Laura Fan, Director, Account Marketing, Penguin Random House. Christina Rodriguez, General Manager, Deep Felon Books. Shelley Romero, Assistant Editor at Scholastic. David Ross, Senior Managing Editor and Acquisitions Editor, Penguin Random House Canada. Lindy Ryan, President, Black Spot Books, an imprint of Vesuvius Media. Janine Schaefer, Editor, Executive Editor, Boom Studios. Kesley Smith, Director of Business Development and Corporate Communications, Greenleaf Book Group. Jamie Tan, Senior Publicist, Candlewood Press. Mary Van Aken, Associate Director of Publicity, Macmillan Children's Publishing Group. Lucas Wetzel, Editor, Andrews McMill Publishing. Alexi Walters Wright, Bookseller, High Five Books. That takes care of our honorees and now our 5 finalists. Okay, Nicole Counts, Senior Editor, One World, Penguin Random House. Nivia Evans, Editor, Orbit Books, Hachette Book Group. Ryan Mita, Membership Manager, Children's Book Council. Carisi Robinson, Literary Agent, Nelson Literary Agency. Catherine Turo, Senior Marketing Manager, Flatiron Books. Over to you, Aaron.
First, Jim, let's clap. Yay! Congratulations to everybody who's honored. Congratulations to our top 5 finalists. The list was an incredible list this year, and we couldn't be happier to have all of you here tonight and to be able to celebrate all the hard work that everybody has done. So thank you for all the hard work that you've done for the industry. We're delighted to be able to celebrate you. And before we announce our winner, we want to bring up our superstar from last year, Jennifer Baker. Jennifer is managing editor at Random House Children's Books, the founder and host of the Minorities and Publishing podcast, contributing editor to Electric Literature, and editor of Everyday People, The Color of Life, a short story anthology, which is published by Atria Books. And that's only a few of the things that Jen does. If you know Jen, you know that she does a million things, is an incredible supporter of everybody's hard work, and does so many different things in so many different places. But I could go on about Jen all night, and you really want to hear from her. So we're happy to have you here tonight, Jen, and you take it away.
Hello, everybody. Congrats. And I do have many things and I'm very tired, but I have a really good skincare routine, so you can't tell. So that's great. So good evening, everyone, and hope you are all warm and toasty and mostly safe. And for the occasion and in tribute of the 2020 Star Watch honorees, I opened this bottle of Riesling that I bought in Frankfurt last year to toast you all, because happy hour is officially started in my apartment. So I don't need to tell you that this year feels vastly different from where we all were at this time last year. And we need and deserve these moments of unity, levity, and celebration. Being acknowledged by my industry peers last year was not only unexpected, but incredibly humbling. And many of us, like the writers that we publish, work in our own silos independently and with our esteemed team members. And as we know, the world is incredibly unpredictable, and our focus can be everywhere at once. So we may not always take that time to recognize our own work along with those we collaborate with. And this absence isn't malice. It's become par for the course with our busy lives in a digital age. So taking the time to nominate, salute, and honor our colleagues can mean the world to them for myriad reasons. And these reasons may be more profound than we know. The work that you do is incredibly valued, and thank you. So as a member of the bookmaking team for more than a decade, it was a big treat to go to Frankfurt last year. I don't know, production people don't get out much, we don't go to a lot of the conferences. So, to be recognized in that way was just so phenomenal, and to be able to immerse myself in the culture of Frankfurt and such a massive fair was amazing. The city was incredibly alive in marking the importance of literature in all formats, genres, and from all regions. And as I just mentioned, Frankfurt is a huge and massive event. Those who've gone, you know what I'm talking about. And they have a phenomenal display of tote bags. And I know my crowd, we're tote bag people. A sturdy tote means everything. And they had an impressive array of snacks. So there was also an outspoken nature to push against silencing, welcoming freedom of speech, and not comparing freedom of speech to censorship. At the opening ceremony at Frankfurt, speakers acknowledged regional atrocities to learn from and to do and be better. And we continue to witness how much we lose when we don't face the truth, and when already underrepresented communities are continually silenced and ignored. This moment of celebration, and more importantly, the people we're celebrating, along with the statements of solidarity that we saw earlier this year, are intertwined and are meant to move us forward. As I did last year, I thank those committed to making lasting change a reality. To this year's Star Watch honorees, we know that you exhibit a deep love and commitment to our business. And again, I congratulate you all and wish you continued safety, success, and recognition for everything you accomplish. Cheers to you, and I wish you the best night ever.
Yay. Cheers, cheers. Now, Jen, we did have some fun in Frankfurt last year, didn't we?
We did, that is accurate. I drank a lot of Riesling.
We did. But I think there's one more thing. Thank you so much for saying all of that. I think you're exactly right. It's important to celebrate these moments and celebrate all of the hard work that everybody does now more than ever. And so thank you for saying all of that. I know everybody's taking heart, and it makes tonight even more special. So thank you for that. But I think there's one more thing that that you need to do, and that is to announce our superstar. Would you do the honors, please?
I am more than honored to honor the 2020 superstar, who is Nivia Evans. Congrats, Nivia!
Woo! Everybody unmute and cheer.
Hey! Congratulations!
Congrats from Las Vegas. Woo! Wow.
Hey!
I guess the Zoom thing works.
I guess it does.
Okay, this is Jim again. Nivia, congratulations. Want to share a few words?
Yeah, I've written a few words. Hopefully they won't take too long. Good evening, publishing, and all the wonderful people who who are here. I'd like to congratulate the other honorees and finalists. There is such a wealth of talent and creativity on the list this year, and I'm so incredibly honored to be named along with them. I'm really grateful to be selected as PW Superstar for 2020. When I started my career in publishing about 66 years ago, I never would have dreamed I'd be among so many people I've come to admire accepting such an honor. Thank you so much to the wonderful people who nominated me and the jury from Publishers Weekly and Frankfurter Buchmesse for recognizing me for this award. This moment feels really surreal, especially when I look back on the time I spent striving to make editing my career. I can remember several difficult conversations and tough rejections where it seemed simply getting a start in the industry was going to remain a pipe dream, let alone becoming a science fiction and fantasy editor. But for every moment I felt unwelcome, there were people who offered advice, who shared an opportunity, who made sure I felt supported enough to persevere so I could achieve my goal. I believe too often we claim we're lucky when people ask how we got started in publishing, but it's not luck, it's never luck. Someone gave us a chance, someone supported our goals, and then we kicked ass in our roles. And that's how we make lasting change in our industry. I know that's the spirit that greets me every time I go to work, and that's how I choose to approach my work. I think industry-wise, we have a long way to go, but it feels like we're always course correcting and we're on the right path. And it's great to watch how others like my fellow nominees are making a difference every day and being acknowledged for it. So I sincerely thank my family, my friends, my colleagues at Orbit and Hachette and throughout the industry. And oftentimes that person you meet that one time that sparks an idea or a great conversation. I have the deepest respect for each of you, especially the people who showed up to this tonight. And I can say without a doubt that you've all helped me to this moment where I can proudly mark this award as an achievement. I hope to bring readers more spaceships and dragons, epic quests, and magical doors for many years to come, and to remind people that science fiction and fantasy can amplify everyone's voices, just as it has for me. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Well
Yeah.
said, well said.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much and congratulations. And we're going to have a great time in Frankfurt next fall.
I'm really looking forward to this. Jen has told me a lot about this Riesling and now I need it.
We'll make sure
It's
make sure you get Well, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who has attended. We're going to go into the networking portion of the evening. So anybody who came on to celebrate your honorees, maybe let's unmute one more time and give one more big round of applause for everybody. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, baby. All right.
Hey,
Congratulations.
yes.
Hey, number one.
Congrats, Nivea!
Yeah.
Congrats!
Hey, Lydia.
Yeah, you the
We're so
editor.
proud of
Hey.
you.
All right.
Congrats
Congrats.
to all the nominees as well.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. Every honoree,
Everybody.
every finalist, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah, good work. Great work, everyone. And so now we're going to stop recording. And I'm going to tell you,
Good idea.
yeah, we're going to stop recording. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. So I'm in